A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Nikola Vucevic last season signed that new 4-year, $100 million contract to stay in Orlando. He said, quote, "The way Coach Clifford's been using me has been perfect, allowing me to play inside out and use my skill set. The team playing through me. It's helped me grow as a player." Guys, high praise for Coach Clifford.
Well, he deserves it. He's one of the best, and he's got the track record now. Good stuff, Allie. Both of these teams, Grant, very efficient, striping it from distance. You know they're going to let it fly tonight.
Let it fly indeed. BA, get your popcorn ready because there's going to be a lot of shooting from downtown. Both these teams have great shooters, very efficient. They move the ball. They use the three-point line to their advantage. So if you want to see a lot of scoring, a lot of great shooting, this is the matchup to watch.
Y'all already know who it is, man. Team Swish, what is going on? It's your boy Nick Swish. Bring you guys another NBA 2K21 MyNBA career video. This time playing against the Orlando Magic with my dog Jeremiah King and my squad, the Washington Wizards. So this was one for the ages, you know, for me at least, because I came into this game expecting, you know, Vucevic to go off, and as the stat line is going to show at the end of this game, you guys are going to see exactly what I meant. Vooch was out here rebounding like a madman. You know, he was looking like Dennis Rodman on the glass. It was ridiculous, man. But I was doing everything I could to make sure my team got this W. But, man, I've been gone from, you know, uploading videos for, this like my first video in like, 2 weeks. I streamed the other night. That didn't go so well. I might stream tomorrow night, but I honestly I needed a break from 2K. Like, I was playing it a little bit, but it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm trying to find different ways to, you know, make this game enjoyable enough to bring you guys elite content, because like I always tell y'all, I never want to sell y'all short or anything like that. But I had fun playing this game, I will say that much. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, getting used to playing a my career style again, because you guys know I had the Nick Swish my career and I was used to that, but I had, you know, kind of stopped playing at my career after I did the little retirement ceremony, and it took me some time getting used to this all over again, especially with a power forward. But Jeremiah King is next up, man. He's going to be the best forward in the league someday, if not the best player. I'm looking forward to, you know, his development, because every game that I use him, it seems like he's just getting better and better. You see me throwing down this slam right over Vucevic. But, man, I think the way I develop, you know, Jeremiah and this MyNBA league, it's just, I think it's easier than, you know, my career, because I kind of get to pick, you know, more so what I want to round out. Like, you kind of can in my career, but they give you some kind of limitations. Like, you can't max out your three-point rating and then try to max out your speed too, even if you have enough attribute upgrades, like stuff like that. Like, I don't like being able to, or I do like being able to kind of control that since he's a creative player. But other than that, man, I mean, it is what it is. I'm still getting used to it. But you see your boy going up strong, getting the and one. But I'll be right back after this halftime show. I'm going to let y'all hear from Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The Magic with a collection of promising young players. In 3 years' time, guys, who do you think will be the best of the bunch?
Ooh, that's tough, Ernie. Let me see. But my gut says Jonathan Isaac. His length and athleticism is hard to match.
I don't think that player's on the team yet. I believe the Magic will make a big move and shake things up.
That's an interesting take, Shaq. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Another
We back from the halftime show and let y'all, listen to the big three of the, TNT crew or whatever. But this Magic team, man, they weren't going to go out without a fight. I fully expected them to, play this hard. And I think that the reason that, teams like the Magic are, kind of middle of the pack in real life is because they lack, a true star. Like, they need one more, piece. Like, they could use somebody like, if they had like a top 10 to 12 player, the Magic will be in the playoffs every single year because they have the perfect role players for, championship contending teams like Aaron Gordon or VUCEVIC or Evan Fournier. Like, those are guys that, could be helpful to a championship team like, I don't know, the Lakers or somebody like the Clippers or the Celtics or the Bucks. Somebody of those caliber teams, these are players that could be useful for them, but they all on the Magic, and they're missing that one guy that can, put them over the top. Like, for example, of course this would never happen, but if they had somebody like Kawhi Leonard, the Magic will be a lot better than what they are just because they have somebody that can take over games. They have somebody that, they could depend on in the postseason. That's a big-time difference between, them and teams that do have those guys. It's literally just a one-player difference, and that's why I did strongly consider going to the Magic, because I could have been that guy. I could have been the guy to put these dudes in position to succeed and go further, like they did with Dwight Howard. Like, if you guys look at, the time they had Shaq, the time they had Dwight, they had teams around those two that were able to succeed. No, they didn't win any championships. They came up short, but to be fair, the year that Shaq made it with Orlando, he ran into Hakeem Olajuwon. The year Dwight Howard made it to the finals, he ran into Kobe. I mean, there's only so much you could do when you're running into two of the top 10 players of all time. It's difficult, man. It's not much you can really do about it if they're, constantly lighting you up and, they have arguably the better team. I mean, it happens. Stuff like that happens all the time in sports. So it's a matter of, teams need that one guy that can at least get them there, and then they figure out the rest of the pieces later. And that's why I look at teams like, Washington. Like, they have Bradley Beal, and I want to be the guy to help him get over the hump, with Russell Westbrook, because Westbrook is getting older. He's starting to decline now, and it's just, I don't want to see, a team like this just sitting here struggling if I can be of some help. But besides that, I just really wanted to be in a position where I'm going to succeed, where my team is going to succeed. I can build on my legacy, man. You see me coming down, getting this green light money release. I have 49 points. Now I have 51. And this game just, I won't say it got out of hand as far as, we just start going off and took the lead like crazy or nothing. But it got out of hand for me because, they couldn't really stop me. I was getting dimes. I was getting buckets. But something weird happened, with the whole, I guess it's like a simulation when they take you out the game in MyNBA, like if you're doing the player lock stuff. And I ended up going out of the game, and once I went out of the game, I was pretty much done for the game. Like, you're gonna see after I get this bucket right here, going right past Terrence Ross for the easy slam, I ended up getting subbed out of the game, and it was strange. I mean, we won, so I wasn't complaining, but I was just confused. I'm like, okay, I don't know what, like, how I ended up subbed out of the game. I'm supposed to be a starter. I'm supposed to finish games, stuff like that. But it is what it is, man. Your boy got the W. I think that's really, at the end of the day, we all know that's what matters the most. But make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. And y'all are about to see in these stats right now what I was talking about with VUCEVIC earlier. That man went crazy. But I'm out to the next one, Team Swish. I will probably stream tomorrow night. I don't know if it'll be this or Pro-Am, but we shall see. But I'm out. Peace.